Yogis, and welcome to today's intermediate to advanced flow. We'll be working on balance, strength, and opening up the crown chakra. We'll begin in mountain pose, Tadasana. Inhale, both arms come overhead. All four corners of the feet are rooted down. Take a deep breath and set your intention. Exhale, bend to the right for half moon. Inhale, return to center, Tadasana. Exhale, half moon on the left side. Inhale, return to Tadasana. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Take a deep breath in your forward fold. Bend at the knees, grab either elbow, whatever you need. Inhale, rise to toes. Exhale, pelvis comes down to the mat, almost four-toe stand. Find your balance. Take a deep breath. Hands come to Anjali Mudra at the heart when you're ready. Deep breath, halfway lift. Hands come to the mat. On your next inhale, left leg and arms come into the air, warrior three. Take a breath here. Return your hands to the mat, standing splits. Deep breath, exhale, return to toe stand. Inhale, halfway lift. Take a breath. And come into your warrior three on the other side. Your next exhale brings your palms back down to the mat for standing splits. And we'll meet back in Sukhasana, seated pose. Inhale, rise to your knees. Exhale, either back bend or Ustrasana, camel pose. Take a breath here. Inhale. Return back to center. Feel free to twist out your camel. Find some organic movement that feels good on your body in this moment. We'll meet back in Sukhasana, seated pose. Take a breath here. Smile. Take another moment to find some organic movement in this seated position. Maybe roll out the shoulders, shine the heart, roll out your neck if you need to. Take a few breaths, moving organically. And when you're ready, we'll meet in tabletop position and prepare for cat-cows. Inhale for cow, exhale for cat. Move through your next couple of breath cycles, continuing these cat-cow movements. Exhale, fall back, Balasana, child's pose. Allow yourself a moment of rest. Melt into your mat. One more deep breath here, and your next inhale will bring you up to a seated position. Bring your legs out in front of you for a seated staff pose. Inhale, The spine is tall, arms come overhead. Exhale, seated forward fold. Take a breath here. Inhale, rise back up, bending the right knee. Exhale, fold over the left leg. Deep breath here. Inhale to rise, switch out the legs. And exhale, forward fold over your other leg. Take a breath here. Inhale, return to center, and the left knee comes over the right for cow's head. Really opening up those hips. Deep breathing here. Inhale for a tall spine. Exhale, twist to your right. Inhale, return to center. Exhale, twist to the left, detoxing the body. Inhale, return to center. Switch out your legs. Give yourself a little stretch if you need it. And we'll do cow's head on the other side. With both of your sit bones on the ground, deep breath in for a straight spine. And exhale, twist to your left. Inhale, return to center. And exhale, twist to your right. Inhale, return to center. And release your legs from cow's head. We will prepare for Navasana, boat pose. Spine is tall, sit bones are rooted, feet are on the earth but barely touching. Inhale with a straight back and an open heart. Feet come off of the mat. Navasana, boat pose. Option to make this a little bit more challenging by straightening the legs. And if you're feeling super savage, you can straighten your arms overhead as well. Keep breathing in your boat pose. Inhale, exhale, return to the mat. Booty comes to meet the heels, back comes to the mat, preparing for bridge pose. Bringing your fingertips to your heels and your shoulder blades underneath you. On your next inhale, bring your pelvis into the air, squeezing your thighs together, bridge pose. Few deep breaths here. One more deep breath, and your next exhale will slowly, vertebra by vertebra, bring you back down to the mat. Take a deep breath. Knees come overhead. And if it's within your practice, push up into shoulder stand, supporting your lower back with your hands. Continue to breathe here, finding organic movement. And when you're ready, slowly, vertebra by vertebra, return back down to the mat. From here, hands come up by the ears, top of fingertips to the shoulders. We're preparing for Chakrasana, wheel pose. Root yourself in your hands and feet, and on an exhale, push up into your wheel. Keep breathing deeply, Shine your heart. Keeping every muscle of the body engaged. Continue to breathe. Maybe you try to get your head a little bit closer to your feet. Maybe you try to straighten the legs. One more deep breath here. And on your next exhale, vertebra by vertebra, return back down to the mat. We'll meet in Sukhasana, seated pose. Take a moment here to realign with your breath. Remember your intention that you set. Take a mindful inhale and allow your exhale to send your left leg straight behind you for Ekapara Raja Kapatasana, King Pigeon Pose. Inhale, arms come overhead, open heart. Exhale, back bend into the pigeon. Inhale, return to a neutral spine. Exhale, sleep your pigeon. Option to take a few deep breaths in your sleeping pigeon. Or if you're feeling energized, go ahead, wake your pigeon up with an inhale. Bend that back leg for mermaid pose. Take a few deep breaths. And we'll meet back in pigeon pose. Take a deep breath. Return to Sukhasana. Focus on the moment. Take a mindful breath in. Allow your exhale to send your right leg back for Ekapara Raja Kapatasana, King Pigeon Pose. Deep breath here. Inhale, arms come overhead. Exhale, back bend. Keep breathing with an open heart. Inhale, return to a neutral spine. Exhale, sleep your pigeon. Take a few deep breaths here. Option to take a few restorative breaths in sleeping pigeon. But if you're feeling energized, inhale to wake up your pigeon. Maybe grab back for the back foot for mermaid and king pigeon. Take a few breaths where you are. And we'll meet in plank pose. Deep inhale, strengthening the body. Exhale, send the hips into the air, Adho Mudga Savasana, downward facing dog. Take a breath here and bend at the elbows. We're going into dolphin pose. Deep breath here. Shoulders are away from the ears. Forearms, core, back muscles are all engaged, without any weight in the forehead. If it is within your practice, bring the weight out of your feet. Allow them to float up into your headstand. Take a breath here. We're only going to take a breath or two in this inversion. On your next exhale, return to the mat in a seated pose. Move your body in a way that feels good. And take a few deep breaths. Inhale, hands come to the mat. Really rooting yourself into your fingertips. Take a breath, push yourself into downward facing dog. and begin to inch your feet closer to your hands, putting all your weight into your fingertips. We're getting ready for handstand. I would suggest using a wall as a prop. I like to kick up into mine, find the wall behind me, and then once I have that there to assist me, I'm able to pull in the ribs, focus on alignment, stack the bones, and find that handstand. Take a few minutes here to play around with your inversion. Take a few more deep breaths. When you're ready, we'll meet in Tadasana, mountain pose. Use your next few breaths to really root yourself into your left side. On an inhale, kickstand the right foot, bringing it to either the calf or the inner thigh. For Vriksasana, tree pose. Staying equally rooted in the ground beneath you and the earth above you. Find peace within you. Exhale with control. Return your foot back down to the mat. Inhale, take a breath. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, left leg comes into the air, standing splits. Exhale, return to toe stand. Switch out your legs. Inhale, standing splits on the other side. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise to Tadasana. And reroot yourself. Deep breath here. Begin rooting into your right side, and your next inhale will bring your foot to either the inside of the calf or the inside of the thigh, whatever you did on your tree on the other side. Continue to breathe deeply here, spreading your branches, being one with the earth around you. Deep breath in. And exhale, return to the mat. Take a breath in Tadasana, reroot yourself. Begin rooting down into your left side. Right leg bends, capturing the inside of the right foot with the right hand. We're moving into dancer's pose. Whenever you're ready, kick back into your hand and flow through your dancer. If you fall out of it, it's okay, you're just dancing. Your next exhale brings you to the mat. Take a breath in Tadasana and root yourself into your right side. From here, the left leg bends, capturing the left foot in the left hand. And on an inhale, kickstanding into your dancers. Flow here. Breathe here and allow your breath to return you back to the mat. Take a breath in Tadasana and once again root yourself into your left side. Inhale, right leg comes behind you for standing splits. Exhale, release. Take a breath in Tadasana and begin to root in your right side. Deep breath, exhale. Left leg sails behind you, standing splits. Exhale, return your foot back to the mat, Tadasana, mountain pose. Take a breath here, and we'll meet in tabletop position. Bring your awareness back to your breath. Exhaling for cat, inhaling for cow. Finding movement within your own body that feels good right now. Attaching each movement with your breath. Continue to move for a few more breaths, and we'll meet in Balasana, child's pose. Breathe deeply in this surrender. Option to lace the left hand under the right armpit for thread the needle and a little bit of a twist. Continue to breathe deeply here. Inhale, return to center Balasana. And if you took thread the needle on the other side, do so again. Take a few deep breaths here. Inhale, return to center. Take a breath and rise to a seated position. Deep breaths, move our sit bones to the mat and send our legs straight out in front for staff pose. Inhale, arms come overhead. Exhale, seated forward fold. Deep breath here. Inhale, rise back to staff. Left knee bends, the left sole of the foot comes to meet the inside of the right thigh. Inhale, arms come overhead, torso turns toward the right foot. Exhale, forward fold. Deep breath here. Inhale to rise to center and switch out the legs. Arms are overhead. Exhale, fold over your other leg. Deep breath here. Inhale, rise back up to a seated position. Exhale, release down to the mat for Shavasana. Namaste.